You're just working?
Busy, mate. Busy.
You might as well make yourself useful and answer the phone when it rings.
Hello, mate, alright? Yeah, no, he's not about at the minute. What is it you're after? Oh, no. Well, it sounds like you need a different featherweight spring in the front end. You're 14 stone on an 85. Yeah, you're going to need a heavier spring in that, mate. You've gone all the way in on the rebound, yeah. I'd suggest coming out 5 clicks on that and then putting a stiffer spring in it. We do sell those, we ship all over the world. Yeah, North America, yeah, we got that. Yeah, you're massive on that, to be honest, mate. You need to be on a 125. How old are you? 23 on an 85. Yeah, no, you could do it going up a bigger bike, really. Yeah, alright then, mate. Thank you. See you. Another one sold. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get...
It's on then. That's you, look.
Yeah, that's me. Come on.
Hang on. You've done a thing.
Done a win, yeah. Come on here, if you can't say already, we're at Ktech. Oh look, my motorbike. This is something I've done earlier. Put that on that one and that on that one. We bought this bike in because it's my championship winning bike from 2021. We've bought this bike in because they want to measure, they want to build a rear shock for it or rear spring and do something with the fork, so just a little bit of development work for the CRF 125s. And while we're here, we're going to take a look around because they've got some new things they want to show us, and we're going to try and show you a little bit more what happens at Ktech. I mean, you saw the videos last year, or if you haven't, we'll put the link up now. Click up here. Where do you want me to click?
This would be up here.
Alright, yeah. And today we're going to show you a little bit more. I think there's like a full bike scanner. I was having a meeting with Chris, the owner of Ktech. So he said, come in, let's show you around. And I think it's good for everyone to see. It's a little bit different to diversify my channel.
What big words. Who's taught you that?
I googled it on the way in. It may be to set out the spare race bike then.
Okay.
But it wouldn't.
That's your. If it's the stuff out the race, it's the only suspension you won on all year.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You,
I expect you're filming now, you're saying nasty
yeah,
things like that.
yeah. How many stabs at it did it take you to win a race?
How many were that? 8, so 2 lots of that, 15 goes. This year I'm going to win a lot more races. We've got last year's race bike, the one I won the championship on, and the fork set up, well, the whole suspension set up from my last round. We want to get pictures with Ktech because it's just quite cool. That was a big part of everything we done last year, so get some pictures with the bike. But at the same time, after doing our testing this year on the 2022 bike and the base I have now, I'm quite interested to see where we are in comparison to last year's bike. So Michael's now taking the suspension apart so that he can put it on a dyno, and then we have a comparison chart because we've dynoed my set that I've got last week that I'm really happy with, so then we can see the difference we've made over the winter. I'm not sure if you've seen my Gypsy Tales podcast, and there was a segment on there where we was all talking about suspension, but what we've got on my race bike, which I'm really happy with, is a complete standard suspension. It's got Ktech products in, Ktech parts, shims. What else? We've got different springs?
Yeah, different springs, some little tweaks on preloads, and then same.
But what Ktech products are in that then?
So the main thing will be the springs, and then the internals that we've done on the cartridge, the different shim setting and stuff on there. But we've got some, we're doing some fancy stuff hopefully later on this year.
Ktech do a really good product, but at the minute it's only available on what the Japanese, Austrian bikes.
That's it, yeah.
It's called the Air to Spring, and Jake Millward and a few other riders use it, but anyone I've spoke to about it, absolutely loves that. So they're going to make that same kit to go in shower and KYB, isn't it? Or just shower?
Yeah, shower and KYB.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
You what?
Ed just says, make it look like you know what you're doing. It's hard to do when I'm saying like this, but
if you was to do a motor and then I was to fiddle with all your clickers before you went back out, would you notice?
yeah, I've noticed if you made one click.
Would I?
Yeah, there's been years in the past. I think the Honda stuff's really sensitive.
It is,
isn't it?
yeah, it is definitely, yeah.
What? So if I clicked on 2, you'd know?
Yeah.
I'm going to test you.
Yeah, test me, especially around your track. I really feel it. I've got like a setting around there where one click a big difference either way, but it's not always been that way with suspension. Sometimes I can make different. Sometimes I don't really feel it, but now it seems with the Honda that it's very, very sensitive. If you ride often enough, then you're going to feel a difference. A lot of people don't know what they're after. It's the same as if I go on a road bike. I don't know the feeling that I'm after,
Yeah,
so you just ride it. Where I think a lot of people have that same thing that I have when I go to, say, a different sport like road race. I don't know the feeling that I'm after, so I can't change. Because I was wondering why he's just dynoing this on its own rather than the whole fork, because I thought that you'd dyno the whole fork personally.
Why don't you dyno the whole fork?
Why don't you?
Yeah.
I'll let Michael explain that.
Oh no, you explain, you know. He's just told you off camera.
No, he's told me off camera because the spring and I don't know, I just make myself sound more of a knob than I already have. Pardon?
We've got friction from the seals and bushes that'll give us a false reading, so we just want to measure the damping. So if we just have the cartridge in there, we don't get any friction from the seals and the bushes to give us a false. More accurate readings.
Is this just on the clickers?
No, that was more on the setting because we just had.
Oh, so in the setting?
Yeah, on the very first set that we did.
This is when we come in about this time last year?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then as we went all through last year, then that's basically where we ended up.
Which is more rebound?
Yeah, basically, yeah, just to get it more
but
set
in
up.
the setting, not on the clickers?
That's it, yeah. Yeah, just on the setting, because that's quite a big jump.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get that with just the clickers. So we did that with a setting. And again, I think that was just more just to keep everything just more settled.
That's the base setting on my bike. As I said before, this is my last year's stuff and we're comparing it to the stuff that I have in my race bike now ready to go. But it was just nice to see the comparison of where we started, or where we finished last year, sorry, to where we are now. The service department is a small part of Ktech. Their main, well, it's a small part but an important part in it, because obviously it's nice to help people in the UK and have like a local service, but then the huge part is distributing the products all over the world. So we'll go show you what other products they do, because you'll find they'll be available where you are and you can ask for those Ktech products all over the world.
Well, you're going to go and pack a few orders?
I can pack them. I've done a bit of phone calls, I've packed them, I've done service, I do it all. That's nice. I feel like I shouldn't be
In here?
yeah, shouldn't be in here or touching this product. This is the air to spring kit that they put on the Huskies. Springs?
Springs? Seals?
These are high performance Ktech fork springs.
Look, seal kits.
You would be better off in front of the camera in this building than what I am, because I feel nervous because I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the problem I'm having in here.
Well, surely you know that this is a seal, like a dust seal.
Yeah, dust seal. So we're basically showing you all the products they do, which is huge. And there's another warehouse building as well on top of
Look at
this.
these bins. I've got these bins.
Yeah, you have. You haven't got this in it. These are probably more expensive than your pants. So shocks, or not shocks. Fuck, I'm so useless at this. You've got springs. You've got seals. You've got bushes.
You got any kickstarts in there?
You won't have a kickstart in here.
What about brakes?
Fuck, they might have something like that. I'm not really sure. But you get the gist. You get the gist, don't you? What I'm saying is they have a lot of products. So even your local dealer, ask them. Say, I want Ktech products in my suspension.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You must know what this is.
Yeah. It's a fucking sticker.
Does it stick on anything?
Sticks on anything. It's probably not the same sort of quality as my sticker kit. Backyard Design's got the top on and on.
I'll probably pop it back in there because that'll be now down by 1 on the stock level.
Ah, will it? Let's
Get out of here.
yeah. Let's get out of here and let people do their job. We've come to Ktech. We've checked my bike. I'm happy with the comparison. Happy with the I'm just such a fucking moron today on this vlog. Ah, this is fucking painful. We've my forks being
Come on, let's go. That'll do. Tell them to watch the next video, and if you like this, subscribe.
Watch my next video. If you like this one, subscribe. Probably don't judge all my videos by this one because I feel like I've been a bad present. Oh, it just gets worse.